MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Paul Haney will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
Here's Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Starling Marte.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Another full count pitch home. Heading out towards shallow right. Vargas moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
First delivery to him on the way. Andrew McCutchen stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, Matt, Joey Mack's been pretty good. He's a standard basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Sinker. 3-2 now. Just underway here in Cincinnati. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance into the upper deck and gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen, number 201 in his career, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting third, first baseman number 8.
Standing in now, Willie Stargell. Hit sharply on the ground. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 9 games. Now, we've been watching him. That's a couple series now. He's starting to swing the bat. You got to start paying attention to this guy. He's getting hot.
Standing in, Ralph Kiner. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Comes set, and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2 towards second. A spin and a throw. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at his high pitch count here in the first inning. They've done a great job of being patient and making him work. The key here, keep that pitch count up, and maybe you'll get in that bullpen.
Swing and a liner, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Bucks out in front, 2-0. Chad Kuhl gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Now at the plate, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, it's been real interesting. They lost, then they won, then they lost. What do you think's going to happen today? Yeah, they're going to win. That way they split the series. At least that's what they're hoping they're going to do.
Hey, first batter out of the pen, and he comes right inside. I like that. Kind of reminds everyone here he's here to compete.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiner sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Now the pitch. Randy Wiggins comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Wiggins.
Stepping up now, Christopher Wiggins. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
2-0 count, and the pitch. He's running towards second. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. They'll try it again from first. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Running yet again for second. Pitch misses low. Not in time as he steals second. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And we'll see right there that the Reds are currently best in the NL in that department. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now to the plate, Angel Vargas. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
The shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Into the box now, Curtis Wiggins. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll check in here at 277. No home runs yet in this first month, and 8 runs batted in. Here comes the 1-0. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. He'll come to the plate with it, and not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Hit hard to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
At the plate, Tyler Wiggins. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Brian Brummett.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Brummett. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
The 0-1 on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 3 runs already home here. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati. The Reds are on top, 3-2. Here's David Freese to stand in. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
David Freese.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Now here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Vargas. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
So coming to the plate, Darwin Barney. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2 on the ground near home. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 39, Chad Kuhl.
Stepping into the box, Chad Kuhl. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail 3-2. Into the box, Bart Wiggins. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Wiggins.
And that misses inside, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
3-0 now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Squared that one up just a little late. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Once again, a 3-2. Another one sent foul. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
The pitcher, Paul Haney, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. The 0-1 pitch, and the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to ship heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Brummett, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 home. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up this pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Randy Wiggins. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 9 toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Wiggins rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christopher Wiggins, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center, and he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little 2-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now your runners at first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
Into the box, Angel Vargas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here comes the 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Standing in now, Curtis Wiggins, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Marte is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. We've played 2 full. The Reds lead it 4-2. A view of Cincinnati from the Brent Spence Bridge. Thanks for joining us once again on MLB Network. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start the inning.
Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And no one will get this one. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit in the air to shallow center. Brummett comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in strides the familiar waddle of Pops, Willie Stargell. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
Into the box now, Ralph Kiner. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
3rd inning here, already 4-2 our score. Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so they'll go ahead and give him the freebie here.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 down, runners at first and second. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stargell rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up. And the way it's playing out right now, that may really hurt them.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 4 and the Pirates 3. Striding in once again, Tyler Wiggins. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Wiggins.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's around first, heading for 2. And he has started the home third with the double.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Stepping in now, Brian Brummett, chopped weakly to the left. Freeze charging this one, and they'll just tag him here for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bart Wiggins. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Barney ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, pitcher Paul Haney.
So digging in now, Paul Haney. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. 2 out with the man at first. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses. And he is caught stealing to retire the side. Boy, oh boy. Reds go down quietly, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Ready for another chance? David Freeze. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
David Freeze.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, Darwin Barney, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Two and 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chad Kuhl.
So stepping in, Chad Kuhl comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Score holds at 4-3. Into the box now, Paul Haney. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Pitcher, Paul Haney.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Into the box, Christian Brummett. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 4 runs, 5 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a single for him in his last at bat. And now a pitch on the way. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And as we check out our team leaderboard, we see that his total is good for second best on this Cincinnati ball club. Digging in once again, Christopher Wiggins. First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCutchen is under it, and that's the third out. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Center fielder number 6, Starling
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Here's the 1-1. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
7 games. Hey, that's
Andrew
1 week of swing bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew McCutchen. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Hey, doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Ready once again, Willie Stargell. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Standing in now, Ralph Kiner. Fouled back.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 0-1 on its way. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Stepping up to the plate, Angel Vargas. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Angel Vargas.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Dives and he hangs on for the out.
Now
wow.
Batting, shortstop Curtis Wiggins.
Ready now, Curtis Wiggins. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike. I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Now here it comes. Down the third baseline. Freeze on the slide. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Striding into the box, Brian Brummett, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Runners off for second. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the pitch on 2-2. He's on the move again from first. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. A.J. Schugel is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Bart Wiggins will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here it comes on 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Wiggins is on his way home. Throw won't get him. In now, Paul Haney. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
The 0-1 on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. ready with another 2-2. And this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Now the relay home is in time. And he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Reds out in front, 6-3. Digging in once again, Josh Harrison. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Josh Harrison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, catcher Francisco Cervelli.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Freese. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Ready for another shot now. Christian Brummett 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
In now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Oh and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter, That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Runner goes for second. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another try at 2-2. Runner going a second time. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Man, that was a textbook hit and run. Right-handed hitter hits it the opposite way. Behind the base runner, they're first and third. They're in business.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in standing. Into the box, Christopher Wiggins drilled down the line. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Stepping in now, Angel Vargas. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On the tag from Cervelli, he's out at the plate.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
Into the box now, Curtis Wiggins in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. Now it's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here he comes on 2-0. Runners on the move for second. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with one away.
Third baseman, number 16, Tyler Wiggins.
Ready for another chance. Tyler Wiggins, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are loaded with only one out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The catcher, number 4, Brian Brummett.
Ready once again, Brian Brummett. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the stretch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tapper up the line. And he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Reds 7 and the Pirates 3. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Striding into the box, Darwin Barney. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Adam Frazier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
0-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Digging in and looking for more, Starling Marte. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll reach first safely.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. In there, no balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Pirates lead 1. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. George Cantos will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
George Cantos.
Striding in once again, Bart Wiggins. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Bart Wiggins.
Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Hit out toward second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Paul Haney.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Haney, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Scott Griffin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Scott Griffin.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in, Christian Berman. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes.
15,
not the game he was hoping
baseman,
to have when he was taking batting practice, but
Wiggins.
at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Standing in now, Christopher Wiggins, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Obviously, that runner on second base was going to score easily. I'm not quite sure they would have waved that runner from first, but it doesn't matter now as he's going to head back to third base because of the ground rule double.
Now to the plate, Angel Vargas. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Ready with the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Curtis Wiggins would be next. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Into the box, Curtis Wiggins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground up the middle. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Reds 8 and the Pirates 3. Matt Keane has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate, Willie Stargell. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Willie Stargell.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Kane ready, the 1-2. Ball 2.
Oh, that's inside.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Ralph Kiner.
Now at the plate, Ralph Kiner. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Turned on down the line. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Josh Harrison stands in. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here's the first pitch to him. Seared down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's David Freese to stand in. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Matt Cain. He's 1 for 2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Daniel Hudson is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 41.
Jacob Stallings is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Grounder, and this will kick off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this, as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Catcher Brian Brummett.
Stepping in, Brian Brummett. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Runner's going. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Nobody out, runner on first. On the move again from first. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And now he's on the move again for second. Oh, is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out double play as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Stepping in now, Bart Wiggins, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 26, Matt Cain.
So striding forward now, Matt Cain. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Striding in, Christian Brummett. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Painter on the move, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds strand a couple, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Standing in, Darwin Barney. Lifetime numbers against Matt Cain. He's 1 for 2. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first out. A note passed along from our producer Chris Cutcliffe tells me to remind you to stick around for post-game highlights immediately following this afternoon's game right here on the show. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. In there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Here's Kane now, the 0-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Stepping up to the plate, Starling Marte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Down to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. 8-3 is today's final. Paul Haney earns the win, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
For our ball game this afternoon, for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 8 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 15 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cincinnati Reds amassed 14 hits in the game as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-3. Right now, the Reds are in first place in the NL Central, while the Pirates sit in third place in the National League Central Division. The Cubs earned the 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-4. At the moment, the Cubs are in third place in the NL Central, while the Cardinals sit in last place in the National League Central Division. The Red Sox got 12 hits in this one as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 9-5. Looking at the standings, the Brewers are in second place in the NL Central, and the Red Sox sit atop the American League East Division. The Nationals brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the visiting Marlins 2-1. They now have 6 straight victories. As of today, the Nationals are in first place in the NL East, while the Marlins sit in fourth place in the National League East Division. The New York Mets grabbed 13 hits in the game as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 9-0. Right now, the Mets sit in second place in the National League East Division, and the Phillies sit in last place in the National League East. The Diamondbacks completed a 3-game series sweep as they bested the visiting Padres 11-6. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Heading into today, the Diamondbacks sit in third place in the National League West Division, while the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division. The Atlanta Braves pounded out 17 hits